Recording locked in episode 4 from June 24th to July 8th. The last 3 weeks have been good. This is the most progress I've made in terms of revenue, helping clients just get more jobs and getting semi decent client results and whatnot. So it's been overall solid 3 weeks. Honestly, the main goal right now is just making inputs to go. I don't have a certain goal in terms of revenue or in terms of cash collected or anything like that. My main goal is just 11 days of straight execution. So that's 500 SMS a day for 11 business days, and that's $100 spent on ads for 14 days. I have a dental appointment on the 23rd for my wisdom teeth extraction, so that's going to take me out for like a week. But before that happens, I want to be able to get to a certain threshold in terms of just getting things rolling. Um, over the next 14 days, I have 66 meeting spots in my calendar that are just available for me. I'm not working. I want to make sure I get at least 50% of that book, so at least 33 showing appointments, which, if my close rate holds, should amount to about 10 closed clients, which I don't even want to make a goal. The input is still the goal, but that's just what I could be getting at if I just stick to the execution and the two things I wanted to do, just spend $100 a day and get the 500 SMS from today until the 23rd. After the 23rd, I'll probably take a week off just because my face is gonna be swollen. I might not be able to speak, so take a week off and then I'll be back on by August. But prior to then, how do I expect to do that? I have two primary ways of getting clients. So the main way I've been doing it so far is just cold SMS, and then I started doing paid ads yesterday. I'm gonna relaunch the ads today because there's a few things I wanted to change in terms of qualification, but uh, paid ads funnel and cold SMS funnel. The paid ads funnel, I'm going to be spending 1,400 or basically $1,500 for the next 2 weeks. Essentially $100 a day for 15 days. That'll generate me 75 leads at roughly about $20 CPL, cost per lead, max. My booking rate should hold at about 60%. That's so 45 bookings and then a 30%, no, 50% show rate on those actual appointments. So 22 short appointments over the next 11 days. At a 30% close rate, it should be about 6 closes. So that's 5 leads a day, 3 appointments from those leads, one short appointment per day from ads. Wait, this should be more. It should be like two actually. Two short appointments from ads and maybe close every day or two. And then for cold SMS, so if I do 500 SMS for the next 11 days, that's 5,500 outreach, 3% positive reply rate, so 165 leads coming in, 33 booked appointments, so 20% booking rate, and 16 short appointments. Less appointments overall than paid ads, obviously, but it's just more sifting through, a colder audience, I guess. And then that should amount to about 5 closes over the next 11 days. Um, and yeah, so if you kind of do the math on those two in total, it should be 22 short appointments on this end and 16 short appointments on this end, so about 38 appointments, which should pass my threshold I was trying to hit of 33 short appointments over the next 11 days. Obviously, this could be a bit higher or lower, but I want to just make sure I'm getting at least a minimum of 33 short appointments over the next 11 days. I believe that's about 3 appointments a day, if I'm not mistaken, on average, including Sundays as well. But I don't work Sundays, so maybe a little bit above 4 appointments a day ish. Um, yeah. So, and those two, if you do the math, should be about 6 closes on this end and 5 closes. So, roughly about 11 clients at the minimum. I'm charging right now about 700 Canadian. So, and no, it's between 700 to 1,000 Canadian, depending on the structure that they want to go with. So, should be about 11,000, 7 to 11,000 between those two. Which I know is possible. I just have to stick to the inputs. Ever since I got paid from the two, I'm currently at 2 clients. I'm not as consistent with outreach as I used to be, so I need to kind of focus more on my acquisition than the clients for now. I have a semi decent delivery process, so I don't, it's not perfect yet, but I want to focus on scaling my end so then I can have cash flow to focus on the clients more. Same structure, just progress on last week's task for the week, lessons for the week, and whatever other important stuff I have kind of going on. Progress on last task was just to have a proper focus on the inputs, 500 SMS a day, and setting up 3 appointments a day. This one I was for the first like 4 or 5 days before I got other client. I was slacking. I would say I was slacking on this a little bit. But for the first 4 days, I focused on it, and then second one was record testimonial and post one Nigeria, which I did do. I have a post up, but I haven't posted an organic video yet. I have to record another client testimonial, but those two are pretty much done. And then the task for this week, for a week or for the next, whatever the task in general, is just to hyper focus on the input. So 500 SMS a day and setting up 3 appointments. That's just my goal. 3 appointments a day. And that's pretty much it. So lessons for the week. I don't really have one for this period, but everything is looking more possible day by day. You just gotta keep pushing. So the whole process is getting clients for myself, helping my clients get clients, which I'm not perfect at right now, but I'm in a position where I'm more confident in my abilities, so I can sell that more. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna launch paid ads right now, and over the next 14 days, I'll check back in a week from now, or check back in after 2 weeks, right before my dentist appointment. Try to do one of those two, and that's pretty much it.